Today on Ballistic Burgers, we are cooking up a Jersey Mike burger. We're doing it Mike's way with just a few additions. Let's get going. Griddle is set for medium-high right here. I have it on low right here just in case I need to keep something warm. Kicking this off with a half-pound patty. This is 80-20 ground chuck. Give it a little bit of salt and pepper. Down she goes. A little bit more salt and pepper. Add some bacon. This is 2 slices of bacon that I cut in half. Get that weight down. Looking good. I'll lay down a little bit of beef tallow. Some seeded buns. Start getting a toast on these. Get these off to the side. Nice, look at that crust. Beautiful toast. Just to get things started, I'm going to lay down some mayo on this bottom bun here. All right, lay down some provolone cheese, that bacon. Little water, dome it. Nice. Patty down. Beautiful. Now we are going to start this out Mike's way. Some very finely chopped onion, some shredded lettuce, some tomato. Now I went with really thinly sliced Roma tomato. Love Roma tomato. Now we're going to add a little bit of red wine vinegar, a little olive oil. For the seasoning, Mike's is using oregano, dried oregano, and salt. So I mixed up a 50-50 batch of kosher salt and some dried oregano. Now we're just going to take the awesomeness of this burger up another notch. This top bun, lay down some more mayo. Now right here I have some chili relish, and I actually bought this at Jersey Mike's. So we'll lay down a nice layer of this on top of the mayo. We'll hold this back here for now. Now on top of the tomato, I'm going to lay down some banana peppers, just some chopped banana peppers. And these are one of those add-on options they have at Jersey Mike's. Throw down some pickles. This burger is getting tall. A little fresh ground black pepper. Then the crown. There you have it, the Jersey Mike's burger, done Mike's way with a few additions. And I have to tell you, this is about as close as anyone's going to get to the real Jersey Mike's burger. This thing is awesome. Let's give this a try. Look at that. It's got some heft to it. Look at that, medium. There's a lot going on in this burger. First of all, this is one juicy burger. There's a lot going on texturally, temperature-wise, as far as the actual temperature of the ingredients. And the flavors are just all over the place, but in a good way. It's balanced. So right off the bat, you know, you're biting into it and you're getting that nice hot burger, that big, thick, hefty burger. And you're tasting that vinegar. But then all of a sudden, everything else starts coming into play. You know, there's all this veg, which I know a lot of people don't like, but this really works, especially with that really thinly sliced lettuce and that really thinly sliced raw onion. That's getting in there. Then more acid coming from the pickles and those banana peppers, along with, you know, that the juice, the red wine vinegar, and that olive oil. The inspiration for this burger was obviously Jersey Mike's. Went there the other day and had a number 6 done Mike's way. And then while I was eating it at home, I thought, I'm going to turn this into a burger. And I did. And I'm glad. Everything works very well. There's a lot of veg on here, and I know a lot of people are not really into that, but on this burger, especially, you know, there's so much meat. I intentionally went with a big, thick, half-pound patty, you know, 8 ounces of beef, and I knew that the vegetable, the onions, the tomato, the onion would help out with this burger, and it does. I wouldn't change anything on this. I went with provolone because that's the way I go when I get that number 6. This stuff is awesome. And looking at the ingredients, it's just red peppers, green peppers, and white vinegar. Then, you know, some other, like xanthan gum, stuff like that, but nothing crazy that, you know, you need to concern yourself with. But I think you know, in the stores you can buy this type of, you know, relish would work. And for those of you who may not know, Jersey Mike's is they sell like sub sandwiches here in the United States. I think I think they're maybe nationwide. I might be wrong, but compared to some of the other like really like chain sub sandwich places, I think they're pretty darn good. This is a winner. I'm really glad I did this, and again, the thing that makes it so cool for me is I love a lot of textures, but again, for that kind of mouthfeel, I like different variations of temperature, and it's just a really nice kind of that hot hamburger patty with that hot melted cheese and bacon clashing with the cold onion and you know, the pickles, those peppers. It just makes for a great combo, and those tomatoes. And I went really thin with all of the veg. I mean, I finally shredded the lettuce, really thin tomato, and paper thin onions. And I think that's one of the keys for this too. And also helped it kind of not slide apart when I picked it up. So I'm calling this a huge resounding success, and it's going to make my favorites playlist too. So cool. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subbed yet, please consider hitting that sub button, ringing the notification bell, thumb up the video if you like it, and I hope you did. Keep those suggestions coming in, please, in the comments. Best ways, email me. Email address is down below. I'll read all my emails. I can guarantee you that. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.